Hello, my name's John. I have here a cup of organic fair trade Guatemala dark roast, topped off with some organic half and half produced locally from free range happy cows. Yes, welcome to Oregon. Let's write some code. Hey, how's it going? This is John here. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. In this video, I'm going to write a stored procedure to retrieve names, the names I created in the last video. And if you want, you can. I'll have a link down in the comments where you can download the database, or a link to the video if you want to watch the video and do it yourself. So let's just take a look real quick at what the table. Let's say select top names. Okay, so we got a first name, a last name, a middle initial, gender, social security, date of birth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is write a procedure that allows you to search by first name, last name, middle initial, social security number, date of birth, or any of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the Sprach. And I'm going to show you what not to do first, and then I'll do it right. Okay, so we're going to call it get names, and let's see, we're going to accept the last name, and all of these are going to be optional, so I'm going to set them all to null, and we're going to do a number of records, and so if they don't pass this, they're going to get 1,000, because we don't want to return 16 million names back probably to the calling procedure unless it really wants that. Okay, so basic one is first name, last name. So there's our basic select statement. Now, as far as the where, this is where a lot of people would do this incorrectly. You may be tempted to say where, for example, last name is equal to coalesce, last name, and that will work in the case in which there is never going to be a null in the last name field, but this is the wrong way to do it. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. Let's just say our ID is 2000. Okay, so I'm going to grab the social security number here, and so I'm going to say select star. Let's just kind of do a rehearsal here. Declare SSN, we're going to call it varchar 11. We're going to set it equal to this guy, okay? And we're going to declare middle initial null. Now I'm going to say select star from names, where SSN equals now this is the wrong way to do it, so just hang on. I'm going to show you why. Okay, now if we run this now, it's going to work. See, we got that record back. Everybody's happy. But watch what happens if I set the middle initial equal to null. Okay, so now if I do that, this portion of the query is going to work. I'm chopping off the middle initial, but watch what happens if I run it with this coalesce in here with that null field. Nothing back, right? So that's the wrong way to do it. The correct way to do it would be to where we say middle initial is null, or middle initial equals middle initial. Now the reason that is because you can't say equal to null. It's not going to work. So it's the same as saying this. Now if I run that, that's not going to work either. Okay? So be aware of this. I see people do this. I've done it. I used to do that myself. I discovered the hard way not to do this. Coalesce is great in certain circumstances, but not in a query like this. Okay? And that's definitely something you want to keep in mind. That is a gotcha that is not very obvious. Okay? So we're going to correct this. We're going to say where last name is null, or last name equals last name. And what did I forget? I forgot okay. Let's go ahead and create this guy. Good. Okay, now let's test it out. And well, you can see we got probably more than 1,000 Smiths in the database. But let's narrow it down. We're going to say last name equals Smith, first name is equal to John. Let's see if we have any John Smiths in there. We do. How about if we say, and let's see what else can we do in there. How about middle initial is equal to E. Just that one guy. Okay, so now let's go back to the query. Now you may want to allow for a wildcard character. So if you say I want to see everybody that begins with this, okay, that's so to do that, what we're going to say is change this equal to a like, okay, or last name like oops. And let's see, I don't see any point. I'm just going to do it for the first name and the last name. Okay, so now this should work. So we're saying everybody whose last name begins with an S and his first name is John. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to probably want to put an order by in here. Let's order it by last name, first name, middle initial, and how about just date of birth, something like that. So now if we run this query again, we'll see that the names are sorted. Silly me. One last thing I almost forgot was to add the ID. We want to return the ID field as well, because that's going to come in handy in an upcoming video. Well, in the next video, I'm going to use, I want to show how to write a data access class using C# to consume this Sprach. So stay tuned.